As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll get a primetime preseason matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And Thursday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Stroud from the pistol. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Braden Fisk. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now 3rd and 21.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
3rd and long for him here. And no luck. That's incomplete, and that means it is 4th down. And I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Henry Topo on the stop. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. To throw, Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
He held on to that for one reason and one reason alone, because he's got some kind of powerful grip strength. That was incredible to take that shot and still possess the ball.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11, and that gives L.A. the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Throwing now, Herbert. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an L.A. 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Herbert now on 1st. And that last completion is 4th of this opening series. He's only missed 1 so far. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Moving on into the red zone. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that is good for a Chargers 1st down. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if his ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. David Njoku capping a 7-play scoring drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it sets up second down.
Brings up second.
First play of the
and
drive,
10.
Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
I don't mind that call at all, Kate. A little RPO there on a third down situation, but they went to the run and they just couldn't get enough.
He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Will Anderson Jr. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Trying again following the sack. Herbert. A throw right side. Caught by Njoku. Shoves him off. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to make it 1st down Chargers.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now an inside give to Hampton. Fights his way through a tackle. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Now you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock. Both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Now Herbert on 2nd down. And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment of great concentration. And forces 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. The Texans have Jalen Noel at the ready. Now he starts from the 6. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now 1 second before they call a delay of game, a timeout comes in. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Montgomery to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. There he goes, right sideline. Nico Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. That ties things at 7.
That ties the game at 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. As he's out shy of that time on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. That's the end of 1. 3 more to go here on Thursday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Reliance Stadium coming right up. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got 3rd and 8. Herbert. On the quick slant, it's Njoku. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And that's incomplete. They have kept faith in him, but the drops piling up now in this game, Brock. Latest makes it 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Herbert to throw. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. It's another one for Anderson. And that forces 4th down and 16. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. They get in on the ground here with Montgomery. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, 3rd down. To the air, Stroud. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up. So once again, Kai Kroger out for the punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Picked up a few on that 1st down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. It's incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Herbert's on 1st and 10. And he's up to 9 of 15 passing after that last completion. They are throwing it again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker. Yeah. That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Senny marks straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those types of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. Second down now, they need 7. Montgomery gets it from the gun. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this 4th down?
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Montgomery has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down,
at the
Stroud.
Chargers' 2-yard line.
Caught out wide. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. That's David Montgomery from 2 yards out.
Texans.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Chargers 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. To throw, Herbert. Hauled in left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They bump their lead up to 14.
41. Chargers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On second down, Herbert. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. Really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They kick the running back in motion. Throw here, third down. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
J.K. Scott on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Well, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. So first down from the 41. Running it with Hampton. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to Hampton. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Hampton. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He finds Njoku, complete. Oh, what a play call on 4th down. They're staying out there. Give them 12 as they extend this drive.
A gain of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, so they came through on 4th down. That reward, a fresh set of downs. Now inside the 25. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He brushed him off with ease. Fends off another one. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's tackled at the
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the carry, it's Hampton. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll run it here with Hampton. Maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
No gain.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. On 4th down, here's Herbert. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Turnover on downs.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Here comes Montgomery out of the pistol. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And lead now 21.
Next to score, Texans 28. Chargers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. The return comes to an end, and now let's hear what this flag is all about. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. The face mask penalty has him much further up now to begin this drive. Herbert now. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Blast it. Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
Man in motion, headed right.
Ready?
To the air, Lance. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Flag, 95.
They're in long for him here. Catch made underneath by the back. And a good tackle there. They gave up the catch. Didn't let him challenge for the first after it. So it is 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Looking to throw, Lance. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Texans 35, Chargers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. And he is gone. Touchdown.
Mitchell. Touchdown, Chargers.
Charger offense being paged to the field. Please report to the field, Charger-O. They want 2 on top of that defensive score.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Texans 35, Chargers 13. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines, getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down. A give up the gut to Montgomery. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night primetime. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Third and a lone yard coming up. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Brown's going to throw for it. This connects with Schultz. And this will work out for the first down. Got 5 on 4th and 2. And that decision winds up being a good one.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Stroud. Cut by Collins on the slant. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that adds yet another to their lead.
42. Chargers 13. Kaimi Fairbairn the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down. Black. 95.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Here's Lance now. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Check. Come on. Set. 45. White. Black swap. Strike. Strike. Yellow. Check.
Now an inside give to Hampton. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that gives L.A. the first.
Calm, cool, collected for this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Yellow. Line. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Hampton now up the middle. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that is good for a Chargers first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Now a run by Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Ready?
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Henry Topo on the stops. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 10 black.
This is Hampton, right side. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Could make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
Is to win.
and they're not doing it.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Hits him on the out route. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that's going to make it first down Chargers.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Ready? Come on, set. Hut.
They'll run now with Hampton. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
Too close. Check smash. Set.
It's Hampton on 2nd. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Chargers trying to do some window dressing. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Black 40.
Sending him on the dive. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
6-yard line.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Black 95. Black shot.
Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Trying to set this up quick.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Pass it here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Some heavy contacts here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Typically by this point, with this kind of lead late in the game, you don't see the ball pushed down the field. Now, there's part of me that kind of likes it, because you're giving your backups an opportunity to play. There's also a part of me where, you better be careful, because I don't think this defense is going to forget it.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that gives Houston the 1st down.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work, and what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Able to get it to Moreau. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Big hitter on 1st down. 40 yards.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Out of the gun, they give it to Marks. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. So it's a win for the Texans. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.